Hello children, welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. So today we are going to begin like we always do with our warm-up, and I must say I'm very impressed with all of the photographs I had in yesterday of you doing your shape warm-up and your counting in 3s and 4s warm-up. So well done, and I'd like the same again today please, because it's really lovely to see and hear all of your learning at home. Okay, so to begin, if you have got the reception workbook for maths, this is your warm-up, okay? So today our warm-up learning question is, can I identify how many objects are in a group? So yesterday we thought about what the shapes were called, so today we're going to see if we can count them. So, can you remember what the name of this shape is? A circle. Well done. Now, can you write down on your whiteboard at home how many circles you can see? So look carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done if you counted 4 circles. Can you now write the number 4 on your whiteboard for me? Thinking carefully about how to write it. There it is. Have a look at Miss Evansy's number 4 and see if you've got the same. We have got 4 circles. Good job. Okay, how many triangles can you see? Well done if you said 2. Slide to the right to make the number 2. So we've got 4 circles and 2 triangles so far. Now I've put in a love heart. Okay, it's going to be Valentine's Day soon, so it's all about love in February. So how many love hearts can you see? Remember, if it's tricky, pause the video and go to the screen and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 5. I'm going to write 5 there at the top because I haven't quite got enough space at the bottom there. Okay, so far, let's go through them again. We have got 4 circles, we've got 2 triangles, and we've got 5 love hearts. Now at the bottom, can you remember what that shape is? It has got 4 sides, 4 corners, all the sides are the same length. It is a square. Well done if you remembered. How many squares can you see? 6. Well done. Have a go at writing the number 6 on your whiteboards. There it is, number 6. Good job. So now our maths brains are all woken up, okay? We've talked about shapes and we've done some counting. And we're going to need all of those skills today for our activity in our workbooks. So you need page 19 today. So if you've got the reception workbook, you need page 19. And then if you just open it ready, I'm going to do the learning and the teaching first, and then you can do your activity. Okay? So, our learning question today then is, can I find half? Now we found half yesterday. Can you remember when we had to cut the shape in half and colour in one part? Okay? And then we had to find half of an amount of shapes. Today we're going to do some sorting, and I've got some delicious cookies, okay? Now if you want to use real objects you can, and that would be really useful. So if you would like to pause the video, go and find some cars or go and find some counters or some biscuits and have a go at doing this activity with your objects. But I'm going to do it with the board so I can show you. Okay, so half means 2 equal groups. Now the word equal means the same. So if something is equal, it is the same. So at the moment we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies on this side of the board. And I've got an empty biscuit tin here. I've drawn a square and it's going to be my biscuit tin. Now I need to put half of those biscuits back in the biscuit tin for tomorrow, okay? So how are we going to find half? We've got 6 altogether, so I need to move some of them back into the biscuit tin. So let's have a look and see if it looks equal. I'm going to move 1 cookie in there. Now I've got 1 in there, and I've got 5 left over there. Do they look equal? Do they look the same? No, there's more over here, isn't there? So let's put another one back into the biscuit tin. Oh, they're looking a little bit more equal now. I've got 2 in the biscuit tin, but I've still got more left over there, haven't I? And I need to put half of them away. I need to have the same in the biscuit tin as on the side. So let's move one more. How many have I got now in the tin? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 biscuits in the tin. How many have I got on the side? 1, 2, 3. And I've got 3 over there. So we've done it. We've solved the problem. We have halved the number of biscuits. So half of 6, because that's how many we had at the beginning, is 3. Good job if you did that with me. Now let's look at another one. We'll do another one together because you've got a question like this in your activity booklet today. So half means 2 equal groups. Equal means the same. How many biscuits can you see on my board? Let's count them together, and remember we have to touch it and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 biscuits this time. I can't have 8 biscuits, can I? That's too many. So I need to halve them. So have a think about it. Get your objects, count 8 objects at home, and see if you can put them into 2 equal groups. Once you've got 2 equal groups, count how many you've got in one group, and that is your answer to what half of 8 is. Okay, let's do it together to make sure you've done it correctly. So we had 8 cookies. Going to share them. Going to keep on going until they look equal. So I need the same number of biscuits in the biscuit tin as out of the tin. Let's have a look. And we can use our eyes to help us, because I know already that that is the same. And I haven't counted them yet to check. I know because I'm looking at it carefully. I can see that it looks the same amount. So I've put 4 biscuits inside the tin. I'm going to write 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left on the side. We have halved 8. We started with 8. Okay? And we've put half of them in the tin, and we're left with 4. So half of 8 is 4. Well done if you've kept up with me, because it is very tricky. Okay, oh, I'll just go back a slide, because before I move on to the Year 1 learning, I'm going to show you, if you've got the reception booklet, your activity for today. Okay, so like I said before, you are looking for page 19 in your workbook. Okay, page 19, what you've got to do today is you've got to continue halving your numbers. And we've got 2 questions to do, and I'd like you to do both of them, please. So the first question, you've got to copy half of the pigs into the box. So that's the same as using the biscuits and using your objects. You've now got to put the right amount of pigs back in the box, half of them. Count them first and move half. And then at the bottom, you've got to do some more colouring. You've got to count how many boxes you can see. And it also tells you, and you need to colour in half of them. Okay, now remember, half is when we have 2 equal groups. So well done. If you are on the reception booklet, you can now carry on with your learning and send lots of photographs and videos in so I can see what you're doing. And if I'm blown away, you might have a special mention in my video tomorrow. So moving on then, Year 1. If you've got the Year 1 booklet, and I would like to begin by saying well done to these 3 children. It was brilliant yesterday to see all of the emails coming through, and I've just chosen 3, but don't worry, if you can't see your work, you might be on my video tomorrow. And I'm going to say well done to Chase. He completed my challenge for the multiplication yesterday. He found another way to group those pencils, and he did 2 groups of 4 and 4 groups of 2. So well done to you, Chase, really impressed. And I love that you're using your whiteboard and you're circling those groups as well. That's really useful. And Poppy used a different method. Poppy has been using counters at home, and if you look carefully, she has made 4 groups of 4. And that's a really good way, Poppy, to double check your answers to make sure they are right. So well done. And Edward has used his 100 square, which is fantastic, Edward. I'm really impressed with you. You have been using your whiteboard pen and you've been jumping along your number line to find the answer to multiplication sums. So well done to these 3 children using lots of different methods. And you can send me a photo today to tell me what method you use. Okay? Good job. Okay, let's get started then. This week we've been thinking about counting in different numbers for our warm-up. Today I'd like us to count in 5s and count in 6s, because the more we practice counting in our numbers, our times tables, they will really help us with our learning and multiplication, okay? So, we know our 5 times table. Let's do them together, and you can circle your numbers as we say them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Well done. Circle the numbers in your 5 times table on your 100 square. Remembering, we count 5 each time. Count 5, jump on. Count 5, jump on. Okay? And then, a challenge for you, try and count in your 6s. Not going to do that one together. That's a very big challenge. If you do that today, I'm definitely going to put you on my board for tomorrow's video. Good luck. Okay, moving on then. We are continuing with our multiplication today, but we're going to think about how to do it in different ways. And in your workbook, you need page 17. Now, some of you are going a little bit too quick, which is brilliant because you're really eager to do your learning, but I'm just going to ask you to make sure before you do anything today, you are on the right page. If you've already done page 17, that's fine, but just listen to this learning and then you could have a go with some of your own sums, because I'm making sure I'm teaching it for you because it's a new concept. So well done, keep up with me, page 17 for today. Now we've got our first sum, and by now we should be really good at reading these because we've had loads of practice. Our first sum says 3 times 2, 3 lots of 2, 3 groups of 2. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3. 3 lots of 2. How many have we got altogether? Well done. If you said 6, thumbs up. You could do that by counting in your 2s. 2, 4, 6. Or you could count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find a way that suits you best, okay? Now at the bottom here, we haven't got any objects. I'm going to draw them today. 4 lots of 6. Get your whiteboard pen for me. Get your whiteboard at home. Before you watch the video, I'd like you to pause it and I'd like you to have a go. Draw me a picture that shows 4 lots of 6. Ready? Go. Okay, by now you should have pressed play. If you didn't do it, pause it now and go back. Have a go at drawing 4 lots of 6. Let's see if you got it right. This is lots of counting, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my first lot, so I've got to draw another lot now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 lots. Third lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I finished? No. How many do I need? 4 lots. One more lot of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've got my 4 groups of 6, my 4 lots of 6. I've multiplied it 4 times, okay? We need to think about the answer now. Now if you did your 6 times table at the beginning and you've practiced them, you might be able to count in 6s to find the answer. 6, add 6 more. 12, add 6 more. 18, add 6 more. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Now that is a very big multiplication sum. So well done if you kept up with me. If you found it tricky, don't worry, because you can pause the video, go back and listen again. Use your objects at home, use your drawing, whatever you find most useful, or your 100 square, okay? So, moving on then. Today, what we need to do is we need to continue to multiply by looking at these sums in a different way. Now what we've got in our workbooks is we need to now apply our understanding of multiplication to a problem. Now the problem we've got today is we've got 3 sums and we've got 3 answers. We need to work out the sum and match it to the right answer. So let's do some together. 2 times 4. You can use your objects, your number line, you can draw it. 2 lots of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my first lot of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my second lot of 4. How many have I got altogether? 8. So I'm going to look for the number 8 and I'm going to match it over there, okay? 5 lots of 1. I'm going to use my fingers this time. There's 1 lot, 2 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots, 5 lots. So 5 lots of 1s equals 5. So I'm going to match it to number 5. And that leaves me 1 more. But don't just guess, don't just presume it's right. Work it out. 3 lots of 3. Now I'm going to do my times table. 3 lots of 3. 3, 6, 9. 3, add 3, add 3. 3 lots of 3 equals 9. Which is correct. That was the answer that was left. Okay? So using your methods to work out the sums in your workbook, and you've got to match to the right answer today. Okay? And that leads us nicely onto our activity. Page 17, remember? Question 1 and question 2 today. If you need to pause the video and make note of what your challenge and what your activity is today, do that now so you do the right work, okay? Page 17, question 1 and question 2. And I'm just going to show you under the visualiser what page that is so you know you're on the right one. Here it is, page 17, and we're doing multiplying today. And just like we've done on the board together, you've got 2 questions. Question 1, you've got to draw your working out to the sum, and at the bottom you've got to work out the answers and match them to the correct one. So a nice matching activity for you there. So don't go to page 18, stay on page 17 today. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you so you can see. So lots to do, really excited to see your learning because I think we're going to become mathematicians with multiplication. Well done year 1, and I'll see you tomorrow.